Arrival is the final story-based DLC from Mass Effect 2. It's basically the kind of the epilogue where Admiral Hackett, voiced by Lance Hendrickson, contacts you to go and save his friend Amanda Kenson. You go to a planet and to rescue her from a Batarian prison, and then that kind of unfolds into basically what's going on with the arrival of the Reapers into our galaxy. You can actually access it right after the first act, or like after you've completed Horizon, or you can access it right at the end. And there are certain subtle changes through the DLC depending on when you actually access it. So you can expect some stuff that you didn't see in Mass 2 at all. So stuff like we go out into space a little bit more. You're playing just as Commander Shepard. Didn't do that a lot in Mass Effect 2. And some henchmen joining in it and leaving, and some kind of new little surprises here and there. We actually chose not to include party members because, from a story perspective, Shepard is going to save Kenson from the prison. And if he were to bring a full squad of characters, that's going to create a weird political situation between the Batarians and the Alliance and the humans. And it just didn't make sense contextually. When you have party members there, they're really there to kind of not only provide a story context, but they also round out your character class. So shortfalls like whether or not you can take out shields or how you do against armor can be really help. They really can help support that. Without those, that totally goes away. So we had to kind of do some dynamic looking at things. We also had to change the way that we present enemies to you and use rather than more kind of wider cover-based battles, it's a little bit more focused. You're still going to find though a lot of very epic battles, especially at the end of kind of the second area of the game. There's a fairly epic battle that you would normally not even see a battle this large. So yeah, when I say epic battles, I mean it's still under the kind of the guise of a special ops battle. So it's not epic as in large forces behind you, but really that what you're doing is going to turn the tide of what happens in the future, and the forces are really up against you, and 6-1, 8-1, 10-1 odds. So the end of Arrival, without I don't want to give spoilers away, but there is definitely a very epic ending to the whole event. Whether or not that's a boss, I'm going to leave it up to you guys to see. But I think you'll be really happy with the kind of the last major piece and the last major act, if you will, of Arrival. So Arrival is going to hit the PSN and Xbox Live and the BioWare social site on March 29th.